Good morning. It is Angela, and you were listening to Divinely Connected. I'm here with your daily message for August 29th. Don't forget, tomorrow, our tickets for our live event, Messages from Spirit, are going on sale. You can go over to angelamccullen.com to get your tickets if you are in Nova Scotia or New Brunswick. All right. Again, this energy that's coming in, I know us here in Eastern Canada, Atlantic Canada, there is a lot of talk about the hurricane that has the potential of approaching. Now, don't forget, I do record these podcasts at least a week in advance. And so I want to talk about the energy that these systems bring. Okay. We also, for my own personal opinion, this year, we had a lot of thunderstorms, which has been a while since we had this many here where I live. And you can almost feel the anxiety and the intensity of this energy coming in beforehand. So when we see, oh, it's thunder and lightning out, I'm like, now everything makes sense because I was a mess, the kids were a mess. And so you have to understand that whether the systems are reaching land or not, they are affecting how we are feeling, okay? How we are sleeping, our anxiety. So don't forget that we are beautiful, loving, complex, multidimensional beings. We are also an antenna. We're an antenna and we're constantly transmitting information and data and energy, whether we realize it or not. So if you're finding yourself a little not yourself today, tomorrow, this is most likely why. I did pull the conflict card. And so we're taking this energy and there seems to be, it's kind of coming in all directions today. So keeping this in mind, as you move through your day, there is it does feel like sensitivities are up. It does feel like energy's up. Oh my God. And tomorrow is a super moon as well, the second one of this month on the 30th. So there is so much that's happening, right? Needing compassion and understanding for yourself as well as for those around you, because it does feel like you're going to be on the receiving end of some behaviors, some spiciness, some lashing out. And so there is the need and there is the direction coming in and being like, is this worth it? Right? Is a response worth it? To some of you it will be, majority of you it will not be, right? And so there is this understanding of what is happening and why it's happening energetically. We have disruptions in the weather, in the energy that brings. We have disruptions in ourselves because there's so much of this responsibilities and awareness really being ramped up in this month of August. There's also the second full moon coming in. And so we're already in full moon energy because they say the day before, the day of, and the day after, it's when it is the strongest. So there is quite a lot happening that is affecting us. And so when we understand that and we are conscious beings and we're learning and we're growing, we can then regulate ourselves as we go through the day. Now, people who are unconscious and people who are unaware still have the exact same experiences and feelings. They just don't have the rationality and the understanding and the compassion that goes with it, right? So keep this in mind as you're going through your day and, ask yourself if the situation is worth the reaction, or can we just let it go? All right. Now, there is also the feeling of completions coming in this week as well, in direct connection to the retrogrades, where like 7 planets are retrograde right now. We have the supermoon, we have the upset in the weather systems. We have, again, a lot of routines being wrapped up, summer coming to an end. There is so much. No wonder we feel like, are we coming? Are we going? What is happening? Right. And so this comes in as well with the willingness and in actions of endings. Okay. So the releasing situation are people that no longer serve you, seeing the humor in difficult situations, focusing on career, and the dissolving of relationships. So depending on where you're at and how your intuition is interpreting these messages and what is coming into completions for you, you may find yourself more in a zero tolerance, where before we may be in the beginning of the year, we may have been very back and forth, back and forth. And now it's like, I cannot be in this relationship anymore, be in this job anymore, be in this body anymore. Like, there needs to be changes, and we're getting to that big, big, big push. And for some of us, we need that fiery conflict within us to give us the energy and the adrenaline to do what needs to be done. So this can be what you can take away from today's energy is funneling it into a productive manner for you. Now, some of you, it's just going to be too overwhelming. If you're highly sensitive, you're going to be very overwhelmed. So, wanting to just focus on surviving these days, meaning like spiritual hygiene, grounding your energy, connecting with Mother Earth, cutting your cords, saying loving words, hugging trees, all the things that can kind of anchor us down if this is going to be an extreme, anxious type of experience for you. We also talked about last week with the breaking of sleep and just not waking up rested. That seems to be coming in this week as well, but it does seem to be wrapping up. So again, if you're in that experience, it is temporary. We do see these changes coming in for you. All right. So I'm going to leave that for you. Don't forget to come back tomorrow, my 40th birthday, to celebrate with me. And again, if you're in Nova Scotia or New Brunswick, I am coming to you this fall. Tickets go live tomorrow morning. So make sure that you are there to grab your tickets before they are gone. All right. I'll see you then.